Alright, hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and we are back for some more of the Yokai Watch 3 Let's Play. And if you did miss out during the last one, well, we went and learned some new gimmicks, such as a Mystery Dungeon-esque type of style puzzle that is going to be showing up. It's like a labyrinth that is happening there, and there is going to be certain boss yokai that will be making their appearance. We just met up with Yell's Kitchen, which that guy totally demolished us. We are not at the right level. I don't even think so for what that guy is going to be all about. Currently, right now, our highest level guy at this point in time, since we went and picked up with that large EXP orb, which I believe that was from one of the past other current mini game situations that we had to go and do with the food. I think, if I can recall from the last episode, we got that large EXP orb, so I went and thrown that on to Papa Bolt there, and now he's already sitting at level 12 at this point in time. Now, not only was that just the only type of gimmick that we were just literally learning about within the labyrinth type of puzzle that was showing up, but we also went and learned about this thing known as the zombie time. Now, this zombie time kind of works in a way of like how the Springdale type of part was going on with Haley Ann with the Terror time, but instead what's going to be happening here is that there's going to be a lot of zombies going to be showing up. And speaking about with zombies, that is going to be something that is going to be happening once again within our way of this episode. Now, we did go and meet up with Francesca Stein. I believe she is a new character within that zombie time type of mini game that's going to be happening, and she, I want to say, is going to be somewhat guiding us throughout that area. There is going to be like certain bells that we're going to have to at least try to ding on those, and if we go and basically ring those bells there, we should at least be able to cure up the well, within that type of part of wherever the BBQ location is going to be around within that area, so that we can at least well have, I think it's like some bit of like a teleportation type of area that you can just kind of just head on into like different places. It's like something like a Mirapo, I think, of how those bells are going to work. I'm not really too entirely certain. I still have to do some more research on those, but yeah, as you guys go to see right here, we do have a brand new yokai that's going to be showing up. This is for Normandy, so shout out to Normandy Gaming, awesome content creator as well too. And if you guys haven't went and checked on his channel, you guys should go ahead and do so. I believe he does like Pokemon content here and there. I think he does like other reactions and other things. Good, awesome content creator for sure. Now, I do want to let you guys know that if you guys remember, I did tell you guys that well, once I am done with everything here of the solo Let's Play wise, and once I go and try to change up a little bit of some stuff, I will be going into a way of how I am still going to be doing some video gaming content, but also kind of adding skits into the video. And I am just going out of my way right now to save up on a brand new type of equipment for the YouTube channel that is going to be happening. And I will be upgrading to a camcorder, which is like really nice, and I'm going to be purchasing off that at some point pretty soon, and I'll show that off to you guys once I ever do go and get it. But that's gonna be something of like a back to school type of thing that I'm gonna have to use that for, because I know that right now, since I am currently done with my filming program at this point in time, I am going to be moving off into a radio content creation program that's going to be happening. And unfortunately, the camera that I actually have right now, or you could call it somewhat of a video camera as well too, is my Rebel SL2. And unfortunately, I don't really think that that camera is going to be all the too greatest when it comes to with the type of content creations that's going to happen later on, because I'm not really going to be doing any type of photography anymore within my last program. So I kind of do need a camcorder, which I think that that's going to be really nice, because at least I'll have more buttons to be able to deal with and try to at least get some sort of like better like filtering and maybe some other things that will probably happen within the different videos that's going to be happening for the channel, or even also within my college for my program. It's just that, like, right now, like, over at my school, is that, like, most of the video equipment that they have there are just way too expensive. And, like, you're gonna be paying, like, almost, like, well, pretty much, like, over the $100 amount of dollars that's gonna be happening with just the equipment alone. And you have to rent that for, like, however amount of weeks, right? So I would rather just pay outright, like, an actual camcorder that I have, and just not really have to really worry about ever having to go and rent over at my school, because it's just way too costly there. But here we go, we got ourselves with that Kitty Lumbus. This is basically going to be the new Baku of this region. If you guys remember from before, we do actually have somewhat of a Baku, but I believe it's known as something else. I think it's like the second evolution or something of Baku that's going to be happening from there. But I do have to say, Kitty Lumbus is so adorable. I have to say, any type of cat yokai that literally makes its appearance here within this game is just so cool. You know, like we got like Robo Neon, you know, we got like I think the other was known as like Super Neon or something like that. It's really cool to go and see all these guys. And then of course Jabon Neon as well, the main mascot of this type of game that's going to be here. Now, if you guys do recall, I also do have the Gusto. Like, I do actually have Gusto plush that is here in my room. That's also a really cool cat yokai as well. So, let's go and name this one after Lucky A. This is going to be another online classic friend out here. So, also, of course, go a shout out to that guy as well. Now, just a reminder, as I always go and state this throughout every type of episode that will always happen here in Yokai Watch, or even any type of Yokai Watch game for that matter, is that we always go and name after you guys, the Prox Gaming Crew, or I go after some of my online friends and go and name them after certain yokais as well, too, in the process. So if you guys ever do want to go and leave a friendly comment or anything of that type of nature, I will make sure to give you guys a nickname for any type of yokai that we do go and spot. And you may probably be added onto the actual team if you are going to be somewhat of a good enough yokai. Because right now, currently, at this point in time, we do have some legendary yokai. If you guys missed out maybe a couple episodes ago, we do now have some very cool, awesome legendary yokai. We do have some S-ranking ones. I believe got like Horjin, I think at this point in time. We do have Papa Bull. Like I wouldn't really call them as legendary yokai, but they're more so of like the higher ranking yokai. The legendary yokai are going to be something a little bit later on for once we actually do go and pick up. But I wouldn't really call them as legendary. They're more so higher rank guys. So, very happy around with all of that. It doesn't really matter what we go and do. Too bad that this game doesn't really have anything that has like the triple S ranking, but I don't think we could even go after triple S ranking yokai at this point in time. That's more so in Yokai Watch 4, which we already went and done that previously during our last time here. So yeah, so now we get to go and try out this new type of functionality here, where we can now go and change the time of our bed around, and that's going to be pretty cool, if I have to say so myself. Because at least the good thing is that if we ever do need to do something at nighttime, well, at least now we have the functionality to at least go to bed and be able to change around with the time there. I wish it, well, I kind of wish that this game here within Yokai Watch 3 kind of had like the other type of thing where you could go and do is like sit on a bench and then you could kind of adjust the time accordingly from there. Because I kind of like that within Yokai Watch 4, is that if you ever do need to go to do a certain type of daytime event or a nighttime event, you could just sit on a bench, change up the time, and you're all good to go, and you can just head from there. So now we're going to be heading off here to the Phantomart. I believe that's what it's known as, right? And this is where we're going to be encountering out, well, with that boss yokai known as the Supermanager. Now, I don't think we really have like the best type of items for healing, but I think we should be okay either way, because this guy is again at like level 9. So I think majority of our higher ranking yokai should at least be somewhat okay for what's going to be happening from here.
Let's go. Right.
So let's go and open it up. Now, there is one thing that we could have also went and done, but I'm not going to really go and do it, and that is, of course, that there is also known as wanted yokai. Wanted yokais are something that will probably show up here and there. We just never really saw them yet, but that's something that you could go and do for Detective Hold It if you want to go and chase on after them. Now, here in the Phantomart, there is something that is going to happen here, and we're going to have to, well, kind of check around over here a little bit and do some cross-examination to go and see what is showing up for what is super shady around over here in this Phantomart. Now, you can go and see that there is some bit of some slime just kind of just oozing around over here. Well, we already kind of know a little bit about, well, those zombies do kind of have like some sort of like ooze type of thing to them. But here's a new type of yokai right here. This is a Fishikable. I don't think we ever really seen this guy yet, but this one is going to be another one of those type of team battles where it seems like we're going to be seeing a lot of these type of team battles literally be showing up around over here quite a bit. Okay, well this one doesn't seem all that too bad. All of these guys are all lined up in the middle line there, so we can go and just literally just do it like here from, well this way instead. And I think that is pretty much good right there. And now we can go and just do the Paws of Fury move, and hopefully that will knock out the rest of the other 3 guys that are going to be showing up. And, yep, that actually did it. Nice. Now here in the Phantomart, there's going to be a really annoying type of little quest type of sub game that's going to happen in here, and that is going to be something that is going to have to be dealing with the BBQ bunny. And now this guy is gonna apparently want like certain amount of like different food, and you're gonna have to use your shopping cart of what we went and did before with that Bob guy, you know, to like boost up our next yokai watch ranking. Well, we're gonna have to do this again, but actually help out with the BBQ bunny and give him certain different items that are gonna be happening. Now, each time that you go and give him certain items, the Supermanager will actually start making its appearance pretty soon, and at the last type of phase that will happen, it gets really difficult, and that's where they start like putting like ramps and other things that's going to happen. And this is where we're going to be learning about how to adjust your speed accordingly within the shopping cart, because there is a way that you can go and dash around within the shopping cart that will be happening here, and I believe you just have to press on the B button for that. Uh-oh. Well, there's some sort of crazy sound that's going on. Well, we already been kind of seeing everything so far. Well, it should have to be with the zombies, right? Oh, yeah. So now Buck is actually going to be seeing these zombies for the first time, and same with Whisper and the rest of them. They're going to be saying that it is truly real. Yeah, we need to book it. Let's get on out of here as quickly as we can. Yeah, we don't really want to become zombie food right now. Now, we should be able to go and hear at least some sort of talks from the BBQ bunny. I have to say, like, once we go and interact with this BBQ bunny, it's kind of creepy, if I have to say so myself. Like, just that costume alone kind of freaks me out. It looks almost like in a way of, like, how Five Nights at Freddy's works. Because if you guys remember, Five Nights at Freddy's does actually have a toy robot bunny known as Bonnie. Now, I think there is also a gold Bonnie as well, too. And just seeing this kind of freaks me out. Seeing the mascot makes it somewhat of its character design appearance. Kind of looks like Gold Bonnie for a sec.
Thanks.
But this guy must be like super high, man. Has he been like hanging out with the landlord or something? Maybe that's what's been going on. Because like I know that there's a landlord here in this game in the BBQ area, and then there's also the other landlord that's also in the other place as well too. Because they're all like hippie-like people. So here's the first of many of these phases. First one's not as bad. It's just that you just need to make sure that you dodge around within the actual zombies that are here. Just make sure that you don't go and interact with them, because I believe there is a battle with those guys. But again, they're really not all that too difficult, but they will try to inspirit you and try to do some like some sort of like annoying type of stats effects, but they're not as bad. So yeah, so now basically what's going to happen here is that just having some jelly beans is not going to really be all that too great for him. So now he wants to have at least some sort of balanced diet here. So now we have to be on the lookout for avocados and king salmons out here for this guy. Oh no, and then here comes trouble. You know, now we got the actual Supermanager that's here. Now, unfortunately, we can't really battle out with the Supermanager just yet, but if you do interact with him, he will boot you out of the actual store that will be happening. Same that goes for Phase 3 as well. So, just don't try to interact within that boss yokai right away just yet. All that we want to do is just make sure that we grab the avocado and the king salmon, and we're all good. So here's the first of many things. We're going to do king salmon first because it is the much further away item. But the avocados are really not all that too far away either, because it's like literally right in front of where the bunny is going to be. And it's just really right here. If I could actually be able to go and move on into that. Yeah, sometimes the shopping cart is just really annoying sometimes to kind of control, and even try to use it. An Xbox controller is not going to be as great within the shopping cart either, but hey, you know what? We kind of have to live with it for right now. And now he's going to be wanting another thing. And this is going to be the last type of stuff that's going to happen. Now we're going to be having to go and give him 3 items now. Now he's going to be wanting some sort of support life type of item to go and find. A Y Cola Max that's going to happen. And some sort of getaway plush that is going to be showing up here as well too. Yep, so that's what we're going to be needing. Now something just seems a little bit suspicious, though. Now, I won't go and really totally spoil out too much about who this actual bunny guy is anyways, because something's going to be happening here a little bit later. Yeah, so now there's like a lot of ruckus going on here, and now this is where we're going to have to actually do a little bit of some ramp jumping around over here. We got ourselves with the getaway plush now. We have both with the support life and the getaway plush. Just had to do a little bit of some quick editing here just so you guys don't have to see too much of this area, because it is a little bit of an annoying type of place to go around with. So here we go, got ourselves with the Y-Cola Max at this point. Now we have to do some backtracking, because unfortunately now, originally before, those boxes weren't really there, but now with Supermanager causing all of this type of commotion and ruckus around and making a mess of his actual store here, we're going to have to do some more obstacle course type of way around. So, yep, let's just go and just jump ahead over there like so. And unfortunately, I think we are going to get ourselves spotted by one of these zombies here. Oh, boy. Oh, no, and now I'm completely stuck in this area. Great. So now let the battle with the zombies begin. Here we go. I just kind of like how, like, the zombies just kind of, like, make their appearance. Like, on some sort of, like, crane and they just drop down. Oh, come on, there we go. And can we do it? Yes, we can. Now, even though that with my Paws of Fury, I don't think it's going to completely knock all these guys out too much there. Yeah, unfortunately, that didn't really go on. Except that we went and knocked out only one guy out here. Now, I did go and do some checking, because I wanted to just make sure exactly if I can bring some of my, special high-ranking yokai over and see if I can bring that over to Haley Ann. Unfortunately, that is not going to be the case. Unfortunately, these yokai are only permanent or only permanent into the area of the BBQ at this point in time. So since we have Nate here, these type of S-ranking and high-ranking yokai that we do have can only work against with Nate himself. But the other unfortunate thing is that with all of these different type of coins that I've been going and finding, I can't really use those coins and actually bring them over to Haley Ann at all. So unfortunately, that's going to be a super sad thing about it. But you know what? At least we can keep the 5-star coin for Nate, because if we ever do need another yokai, we can go ahead and do so. But let's just go and return back. So now all that we have to do now is just go and just use this ramp here. Technically, we don't really need to go and do anything too crazy-wise over that. So we can just kind of just normally just hop that over. And now we can just go and reach all the way back to the buddy. Whoa! No more zombie battles. I'm out of there. And let's just go and talk to him one more other time and finally get this area finally done and finished with. Hopefully you're not going to be wanting anything else after this. I'm pretty much sure that you are okay for your food now, right? And speaking about with food, today is, like, well, normally every time that whenever I go and do any type of, Let's Play videos and try to get them all post-recorded, I normally kind of always do my videos around, like, early in the morning. So I'm going to have some breakfast pretty soon. So this guy's a crook-a-doodle-doo, huh? So this guy's been like a crooked guy all this time, huh? He's been wanting all these type of ingredients and everything, huh? Well, not really ingredients, but all this food, just so that he can, like, basically just make things even more annoying than it actually has to be. And speaking about with making things super annoying, well, here it comes out with Supermanager now. And now we're going to have to make a beeline and just exit on out of here as quickly as we can. Yep, and he's going to be chasing on after us right now, so we need to go and leave as quickly as we can. Not to worry, this area does have arrows and everything to tell you exactly where to go from here. So now we're just going to have to do a big, huge super jump all the way up into this way. And now the funny thing is that's going to happen here is that this whole part is going to basically become something like E.T. out here. You shouldn't be too happy for right now. Oh, God. Well, by the way of how, like, I was originally playing on that jump, it didn't really seem like I was going to actually hop that over right away. But I'm glad that the game actually went and kind of did it for us so that we could just hop on into the other side. Nice try, Supermanager. You can't go and chase on after us now. But the only one way that we can actually go and at least continue onwards from this Phantomart is heading into that locked door that we originally saw from the last time, but we couldn't ever go and enter. But now since we have the storeroom key, it is going to be that time to head on into there now. But anyways, this is where I'm going to end off the episode for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next one of Yokai Watch 3, and of course, peace.